Hi everybody. Okay, so a couple weeks ago I posted a video on this new collar upgrade that I'm now making and selling for the Coleman Exponent multi-fuel stove. And what I want to show you now is how to install the new collar upgrade. Okay, so I'm working on a surface with a towel right now. I like that because it keeps it from sliding around. You are going to need a few tools to do this. This is very easy to do. It's something that anybody can do. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. You're going to need a 7/16 open wrench. And you're also going to need a 1/2 inch open end wrench. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up the feet on the stove. Open up all three. It'll just make it more stable to work on. Then turn the stove towards you where the control knob is facing directly towards you, as I have right now. Okay. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to loosen this top screw on the grate. So we'll loosen that. It's a right hand thread, so we're turning it counterclockwise. So take that out all the way. We'll set that there. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to actually take your 1/2 inch wrench and you're going to put it just below where this brass nut is. So that'll hold it securely. Okay. Then take your 7/16 open end wrench, and this is also a right hand thread. So you're going to turn it counterclockwise to loosen it. Now what's also going to help you is, I forgot to mention this, if you have an indelible marker or a pencil, you don't have to have it, but it will help you. Just put a mark right there on the nut. Okay, so with our wrench on, just go ahead, turn that counterclockwise, and it'll break free. Now, what you want to do is, you want to turn this nut a full 2 revolutions, 2 turns. So there's 1, there's 2. Okay. Now remove your grate. Then while you're holding the top of your burner bowl here, you want to just twist it back and forth while you pull on the generator tube, and just keep wiggling it and it'll slide right out. Okay, and then take the generator tube and it'll just pivot all the way around and just let it sit there. Okay, then take your burner bowl off. Okay, and then this is your heat shield. We'll set that aside here. Okay, so remove your old collar. Now, take your heat shield again, and with your new collar, you want to just place the collar on this recessed area. Okay? And then while you're doing this, you want to make sure that this slot is facing you. So just turn that, and it can go on, and this can go on in any position. There's no set position. It is a lap joint, and I just tend to line up the lap joint here with this open area here. So just turn that, and you'll know when it's seated flat. Once it's seated flat, then just hold the two together, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to just set it back on, and you're going to put this rod here right back into this little hole, okay, while you keep this slot facing towards you. So just slowly lower it on, okay, and obviously this here is your generator tube is lined up with that slot. Then take your burner bowl again, and you're going to notice on your burner bowl that you've got your center hole, not this big hole, that's your air intake, just your center hole here. That's going to go back over this rod on your stove, okay? And you're going to also notice where the generator tube end enters into the top of the burner bowl. You want to have that at approximately 9 o'clock, okay? I'll show you what I mean. So you're going to set this on here, just set it down, and it'll drop right in. I'm going to pick the camera up here. So just take, and if we've got 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, just take and turn the burner bowl so that this outlet here is at approximately 9 o'clock. You know, that's going to get you in the ballpark. Okay. Okay. So what you'll do next is you will just pivot the generator tube back up, okay? And it should be right there, and it'll slip right into that burner bowl opening. And if you have a little trouble with it, just wiggle the top of the burner bowl back and forth. Don't lift it up. Just keep some pressure down on it and just wiggle it back and forth, and it'll drop right in. And it'll drop in approximately a ½ inch. Okay, so what you want to do next is take your grate, and you're going to notice on your grate you've got these 5 pieces here connecting the center to the outer part, and only one of them has this right here, okay, that cutout. That is so that can fit right over the generator tube. So slip it right back on. If, like right now, it's not going on because I've got the tube is too far in. So I'm going to hold this. I'm just going to wiggle it back and forth a little. I'm going to pull it out just a little more. Excuse me. Okay, we'll try it again. Okay, there it looks like it's lined up. But what you're going to do is, I want to show you here, and I'm going to lift the camera up. Here's the generator tube, as you can see, okay, and it's running straight up and down here. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have where that slot is going over the generator tube on the grate. You're going to want to just turn that so that this part is perpendicular to the generator tube, or like a cross, okay? So once you get it like that, then go ahead and turn the stove back around so that the control knob is facing you, and drop your screw, your grate screw, back in, and just again make sure everything's lined up. Have this generator tube here centered with that slot, and everything looks good. And then what you'll do is you'll just hold that push down on the top of the grate and just fasten your grate screw back in. Okay, and I'm pushing down on this, and I'm just going to turn, excuse me, you don't need to do it super tight, just do it snug, okay? So that's done. Then all we have to do, take our collar, so now we're going clockwise. Just turn your collar, this brass collar, till it stops. Okay, just finger tight. Then again, take your 1/2 inch wrench on the bottom here and take your 7/16 inch wrench and grab the nut, and you're going to turn it clockwise, okay? And you're going to just snug it. Don't do it real tight, okay? It's not necessary. Just snug, okay? Excuse me. And there you have it. You have your new collar upgrade installed. If you have any questions, I tried to cover everything, but if there's anything I missed, you have any questions, don't hesitate at all to send me a personal message. And God bless you. I hope you have a great day and enjoy the great outdoors. Bye for now.